What's going on, guys? This is my Gideon guide. I'm going to go over some strategies, some builds, so let's get right into it. First up is the abilities. Now, when you go through the abilities, you have your base attack, your R1, your burden. Once you hit them with your burden, it'll just slow them. Your Cosmic Rift is your giant meteor, and it's expensive, so use it wisely in the beginning of the game. Your Torn Space is your escape and possibly your engage if you choose it. So just be careful. And then you have the Black Hole, which is the ultimate. And you need to use that at the right time, at the right place. And we're going to go over that. I'm going to go over these cards. This is just the build that I use. This is what I prefer. And there's some cards you might agree with. There's some cards you don't. But I have the Adamant Edge for my health. I have my Assassin's Ward because it has lifesteal in it. And it's just a little bit, but it gives me a little bit of sustain in lane, and it gives me some pen, you know. But you can change up the build however you want. I have more health items. I do have some armor. I do have some ability armor in there, just in case. But that's just what I do, and everything is pretty much how I would view. I think this is a good build for majority of people. You know, the Shadow Scroll is because you need some pen, and you can swap that out however you want, but just use it how you like. But you need a pen, you need ability pen to get through people's ability armor, so keep that in mind. And I have Tainted Magic on here because when I ult, I like to click the button while I'm ulting, and it poisons everyone around. So that's just my strategy. So our strengths is he's long range ability, which is a square. He has a great escape with his zero, good team combo, and he can slow the enemy, which will help, you know, everyone catch up to confirm the kill. His weakness is squishy, very squishy. So make sure you position the back line as much as possible. Most of the heroes in the game can stop your ult. So timing on your ult is very, it's just a really big deal. You know, make sure you do it at the right time, at the right place. And he's very mana reliant, so make sure you have a good mana card and just make it all mana. I think one good mana card is really good. Okay, so let's get into our strategy. So my thinking of a strategy for Gideon is lead with your square to get free damage, use your zero to warp above them and ult. But don't ult into the team if they haven't used their abilities. You want to be in like middle of the fight going for it. So be careful, because if you don't do it the right way, you're going to get picked off real quick and your ult's going to mean nothing. Positioning is what I was talking about for your ult. So fights will happen when you need to use your ult, and you should use it in the middle of the fight or maybe close to the end of the fight. And also, make sure you don't get caught out of position. Like at this moment right here, I got caught out by Rampage and I got killed for it. You know? So you don't want to be alone. If you are Gideon or you are a squishy champion, do not be alone. And when you do get away with your positioning, if you manage to get away, don't be afraid to go back in. You know? It's a really good thing to do, and you still have your zero for your escape, so make sure you have the mana to use it, because it's going to help you get away from a lot of danger, a lot of the team fights. Another big thing is, be aware of who's using the abilities. I know a lot can happen, but just try to remember who's doing what at the same time. That's why I say go in the middle of the fight or towards the end with your ultimate, you know. And make sure you poke as much as you can with your square that has free damage. They're not going to be able to hit you. Another big thing is, I think this goes for everybody, but if you don't know, once you clear an objective, tower, whatever it is, don't overstay. You overstay, you're out of position. It goes right back to that, you know. Place down your wards, whatever you got to do. Don't get caught off position. Don't overstay. Once you clear the objective, leave, because the team is going to get there. If the wave is pushed, they're going to collapse on you, and you need to leave. So just make sure you do it. For team combos, Faye right here, she did her ult, and I was able to ult as well. Faye has a great team combo. She pulls everybody in. And another person is Steel, his knockup. Muriel has a knockup. When these champions do their ultimate with you, make sure you're there. You don't miss that opportunity, okay? You know, that's free kills, free damage. It could win the fight. You never know. If you have a team, you can build around other people's ultimates, and it's a very good thing to do. So know your other champions and what they're doing. If someone's pinging, you need to pay attention to the pings. If someone's pinging attack left lane or right lane or whatever, you know, and they say ultimate's ready, and they ult, go for it. But if you don't think it's a good idea, I mean, it's up to you. But try not to screw over your team and make the right plays when you need to. You know, overall, it's always going to be up to you, and don't be afraid. If you want to say no, don't do it. But you never know what will happen. That's just part of the game. That's my guide, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to make it short for you. Like, subscribe, and I hope I see you around Monolith.